Okay, जी uh, paper 4 9702 May June 2016 paper 4 variant 2. Question number is 10 is about electromagnetic induction. Two coils P and Q are placed close to one another. The current another as shown in figure. The current in coil P is constant. That means the magnetic field produced inside this core is uniform, right? So if an iron rod is placed inside, the iron rod will also get magnetized. And when the iron rod is starting moving, so that the magnetic field then now change. So this coil Q will experience the change in the magnetic field with respect to time. So if there is a change in reading of the voltmeter, right? So explain why during the time that the rod is moving, there is a reading on the voltmeter connected to coil Q. So rate of change of flux is experienced by the coil Q due to the movement of the magnetized rod. Hence, the EMF will generate in the coil Q, which is noted by this voltmeter. B. The current in the coil P is now varied as shown in figure this. So if we see this current time graph, so the current is and divided into three sections. So in section 1, the current is increased. In section 2, the current decreased to 0, and then in the reverse direction. So that means it is considered as a spike because within no time this is happening, right? So the changing in polarity and at the time when current is 0, so this is a spike though. So the section 1 is current is increasing, section 2 is change in polarity with a spike, and the section 3 is current becomes constant. So if it is so, then this coil will experience a change in magnetic field in time in time. So it is also be in three sections: volt reading, volt and time graph. In first section, when the current is increases, increase in the rate of change of flux, resulting induced EMF. So the voltmeter reading increases. अब ये इसको आप नीचे भी ला सकते हो, ऊपर भी ला सकते हो, नो मेंशन इन. सो ये चीज स्पाइक ये जो है इंक्रीज हुआ. एंड देन टू टू spike to zero, right? And then the polarity. So spike to zero. And reversing the polarity will not change anything because the current is now becomes constant. So the time between T1 and T2 there will be no volts in this voltmeter. So there will be no induced EMF, right? So this is the increasing section one, and then all of the sudden becomes to zero with a spike, and from T1 to T2 it is 0 because there is no change in flux.